Welcome back to JTV News. While giving thanks that there was no loss of life, Premier and Finance Minister Dr. D. Orlando Smith, without providing a figure, says the repairing of the road network following the passage of the recent tropical wave is going to be significant. However, he says it must be done to keep economic activities across the territory on track.
Of our citizens, the cleanup of their communities, and humanitarian work of the churches and non-profit organizations in the relief effort. Your Excellency, I also wish to thank Her Majesty's government for the efforts of the support, and I look forward to discussing with you how the United Kingdom can best assist the territory moving forward. We are in the process of completing a damage assessment to ascertain the full extent of the damage caused by the wave, the value of the losses, and the extent of support that will be needed over the near and long term to fully rehabilitate the territory. I also thank God that there was no loss of life, and I thank everyone who stepped up to assist in the cleanup and relief efforts. The government and private sector will have to move quickly to put the economy back on track. There is no doubt that the damage caused by flooding and mudslides has caused disruption to business. Affected businesses will take time to recover, but we work together as a people to ensure that we revert quickly to a state of normalcy and prosperity. Road rehabilitation and other infrastructural repairs will be essential to enable people, goods and services to move efficiently across the territory. This will come at a significant cost, but it is necessary to restore commerce and facilitate our daily business activities. Rapid progress will be needed ahead of the tourist season, upon which many businesses depend for their livelihood. And in the meantime, we are also poised to resume receiving cruise ships on an expanded cruise pair for the upcoming season, which is now starting in earnest. This will get the economic engine of tourism turning again.
The Finance Minister, who is also the Minister for Tourism, says things are looking up in the financial services sector, adding that all efforts are now geared at readiness for the winter tourist season, with cruise calls to resume on August 29th and 30th.
We are also poised to resume receiving cruise ships on an expanded cruise pair for the upcoming season, which is now starting in earnest. This will get the economic engine of tourism turning again and help to support the economic recovery. On another note, positive news is coming from the financial services industry. Although overall numbers of jobs, recent reports indicate that company corporations are up in the first two quarters of 2017. I hope this trend holds for the remainder of the year. It would be a strong indication that their continued efforts to defend and promote the industry are paying off.
Dr. Smith asserts that while recovery from the tropical wave is at the top of the government's agenda, other priorities will not be neglected.
We remain committed to accountability and transparency. Just last week, I was pleased to receive the new Auditor General, Mr. Phil Sharman, with whom I look forward to working with my capacity as Minister of Finance. The government's accounts have been prepared and are awaiting his audit so that they can be laid before the House of Assembly. Our common goal is to ensure that taxpayers get value for money as we pursue the social and economic development of this territory.
The Premier was speaking at the swearing-in ceremony for Governor Augustus Jaspert, whom he also told he was looking forward to working closely with on the National Security Council.